guys, I'm back with another one, and today I'm going to be discussing BTC, where we're at, where we could potentially be going, Trump and what he promised on the first day, as he followed through, the dollar. We're going to have a little look at the dollar. We're going to look at the Trump token, the Melania token, whatever she's called, and then I'm going to have a little look at Japan and something that they've said about the interest rates that could be very interesting to us. So yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. So I'm on BTC right now, and see, I had this daily trend line in on BTC here, and I was saying to everybody in the group that I won't be touching this short position unless we do get back below this area. And we did something like, if we'd have fallen back below and we'd have closed convincingly and tagged, then yeah, you know, that could have been the possible scenario to sweep out these lows that are just down here somewhere around that area. But it didn't look right for me, and this is why I didn't take it, because you can clearly see here we've got this big bearish fair value gap on the daily, and it had tagged it once, dropped, tagged it twice, sat above it, filled the gap, dropped again, went all the way back up to this area here where it is, and dropped back below the gap again. So you can clearly see this area here, there's a lot of selling going on at that area in BTC at the minute. If we just have a little scan on to USDT dominance at the same time, we might as well have a little look at this. And having a little look, now this is a channel where USDT dominance has been trading inside. It did fall below it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and it's now back inside that channel, which it could create a movement up towards the top of the channel. We've got a daily trend in there, and then we've still got the main multiple yearly trend when I can find it. I don't know if it's that one. Let me just go to the monthly a minute. Yeah, it's that one there, and we are closing below that every time. So there is a possibility in USDT dominance for it to go, you know, and keep tagging that line and dropping below. But that could occur, and then we fall back below again. So there's a few possible scenarios in USDT dominance at the minute. BTC dominance, we've got another monthly trend here, and then we've got daily trends. So we are on the monthly. Let's go down into the daily a minute and have a little look at this. So I'm on the daily at the minute, and that was the daily downtrend. We have now broken back up above that daily downtrend. So it really wouldn't surprise me at the minute in BTC dominance if we do, you know, something like this and tag that area there. that really wouldn't surprise me one little bit with BTC dominance. Because it just seems like the market at the minute, it's full of fluff. It's got too many coins in it. There's too many meme coins. And it's just absolutely sucking the life out of real coins that have any meaning in the crypto market at the minute. That's just my personal opinion on the market. Total 3. We had this channel that we were trading inside, and we are holding it fairly well. But, you know, dropping back inside this channel again, could see us come all the way down into here. Staying above, big area of resistance right there. And to get through that, we need to fire through that area. If not, personal opinion on this thing, I don't think alts will run. Everybody wants the banana phase in crypto, and I understand it. I do. I totally get it. But, oh, there we go. First of many on the video. So to me, looking at this, and I've said it many, many times before. So we had the first initial push, consolidation. Isn't that the banana phase? Because that's nearly an 100% run. Just my personal opinion at the minute, but isn't that the banana phase? So if that's the banana phase, and we look at a coin like Rune, where's Rune's banana phase? So that's August 24. Let's go back to BTC a minute. August 24's there. That's had an 80% move from October. So let's go to Rune again. So we'll look at Rune. October. So that there, and a lot of people think alts haven't run. They do. I know they do. So if you look at October, it only did 69% compared to BTC, 90, 100%, which is rather strange to me. Because BTC's had the banana. In my personal opinion, BTC's had the banana. But a lot of people will probably say different to me. But looking at the charts, I can't see any way these are going to run like what people want them to. All it seems to be doing to me when I'm looking at these charts is even going to the weekly. So a lot of people would say, this here, shoulder, head, shoulder. So if that's a head and shoulder, what comes next? You know, you've got to look at things like this. Because to me, these coins aren't running. These coins aren't going here. This is just in a massive downtrend. All coins are. A massive downtrend. So, you know, like I say, that's my personal opinion on these coins. And I think a lot of coins have had the runs. We've got storage. Fine example. If we're using market structure, high, low, high, low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, consolidation, high, low. So shouldn't we do another high and then a low and then get involved there? That's what we should be looking at, really. But look at the volume. There's nobody interested in these coins. Nobody at all. Even real coins that should run. Nobody's bothered. So what have we got here? I've seen a lot of people. Oh, long Tau. Take a long on Tau. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Take a long on Tau. New all-time high is programmed. That's going to have to run 250% to get a new all-time high. All the volume's here. All the volume is selling pressure. There's no buying pressure. There's one good thing that's going for Tau at the minute. And it's in a bullish fair value gap. That could propel it up. But it's tagged it once, twice, 3-time tag. So I'll just be very careful with what we're doing in the market at the minute. Everybody wants the bull run. But me looking at these coins have been wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. And will continue to do so. Look at my levels, what I've marked out. Up to it, drop. Up to it, drop. Hold. Up to it, drop. Is it going to drop again? Back to here? I just don't think we get the banana phase. That's just my personal opinion. So let's get on to something else. Let's go to the dollar. Not that one. That one. Okay. So the thing I'm looking at the dollar is, obviously, if Trump wants to create a decent run that he's going to have over these 4 years, to start selling to people so they want to buy American goods, doesn't the dollar need to come down slightly? In my opinion. That's what I'm looking at. But if we go to the actual dollar chart, let's go to the dollar chart. I lost my voice last night at football. My apologies. So, going to the dollar chart, that's the channel we've been in at the minute. Okay? Let's go to the weekly. Let's make it a little bit bigger when it wants to load. So, that is the channel we're in at the minute. That's a trend line that we're going up weekly. On the daily, we're looking like we've fallen below that now. You can just see the channel. Bam, bam, bam. That. We drop below. Are we going to tag and then start to come back down? Because then, you know, risk on assets will move. They will move. But is it going to go back in to the channel and take out 114 before then starting to retrace? back to here. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. But America are going to want to sell goods to places like China, the UK, wherever else that you can think of. And with the dollar being so strong, why would, Canada, the UK, China, Japan, why would all these guys want to buy? Because inflation's going to be high. They're going to be paying a lot more for goods from another country. What's the point? There's no point at the minute. That's my personal opinion. I don't think there's any point. But we'll have a little look. So that's the dollar. That's what we're looking at. The dollar. Trump and his promises on day one. So this was yesterday. This was his promise. Deportations, a tax cut, and he wants to drill. Or, as Trump says, drill baby drill. So he wants to create America into the richest nation possible. That's what he wants. There's a lot of things that I've heard. If you want to have a read of it, it's over here. Come and have a little look. I'm not reading it all out, but come over, have a little look and see what he said. Because, he's promised a lot. He promised a lot for crypto. And my personal opinion, and I said it in the chat earlier today, if you want to be a professional bullshitter, my dad told me this many years ago, be a politician. Because it's the best job for you. Be the politician. So what else have we got here? Right, so I'm going to have a little look. And so the Trump token, in my opinion, it was, don't get me wrong, I'm alright with it, but I personally think it is sucking liquidity out of everything else on the market at the minute. Everything on the market. And then to top it off, his wife then creates her own token. And she sucks liquidity out of his token. I can't remember the stats, but there were a major liquidity suck from his token, from her, on him. So, and I just think that these guys here, this family tree, yeah, they're taking advantage. They're taking advantage of crypto users because they know that, that's where they can suck money out. That's in my personal opinion. I really do think that's what they're doing. They're sucking liquidity out of it. So I just think it's unfair on the crypto user that they're coming in and moving all the money out of everything so people buy it. And now what's the price of Trump token now? And I know one thing, there was some sort of legislation. They could not do this whilst in power. So he's released it before he came into power, sucked the liquidity out, and what a lot of people don't know is him or is whoever he's got running it owns 80% of that token. 10% is to the consumer, and then there's other few little bits off to somebody else. But they own this token. They own 80% of this token, and we're all buying it. For them to just then, people probably bought it up here, thought, yeah, it's going to go 100 quid. It died 60%. It took a dive. So they probably pulled all the money out of it. And now you're sat holding a bag of dicks. You're sat holding this bag of dicks here. You bought it there. You're holding it. For what? To give them more money? They don't fucking need the money. Stop trading this shit. You're just killing yourself. And then the other thing that I wanted to say about it is this and the Melania, whatever she's called, them tokens, like I say, they're killing the market. The memes are killing the market. The market is getting absolutely wrecked because the amount of memes that are in this market is unreal. It's cooled. These tokens, NIA, WorldCoin, they're all getting wrecked. The only one coin that is taking advantage of all this is Sol. The only one coin. It's like Whiff. Meme coin. Let's go to its all-time high. Okay? Remember, we're in a bull market, yeah? Whiff. All-time high. Okay? First all-time high, 4.8. It dumped 80%. Second all-time high, 4.850. Okay? It's dumped 70%. So all these sausages on Twitter, all these idiots on YouTube that are telling you, oh, buy this. It's a fib level, 618, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. So you go from this low to here. Let me get my other fib up. No, that's not it. Right. So if I get my fib up there. So it come to the 618. Let me just get this lined up properly. So it come to the 618. It held. So what people are expecting here is at the 618, consolidation in the 618, they're expecting that. Their TP's there. I can guarantee you it. So they've gone long, the 618. Let's put it below this candle here. That's what they're aiming for. From the 618. Okay? And what happened? They got half of that. And then it dropped below the 618 and took a 55% dive. The liquidity is being sucked out of this market through shit coins. And until we clean up, until we get rid of these shit coins, there's going to be nothing to trade. Well, you can day trade, but I'm just thinking like, it don't look right. Look at the market. And now at the minute, we're at the value area low again. And we could have a run. Yeah, we really could have a run from here. But how much of the run are we going to have? This is what you got to think in these markets. Because, like, I keep using NIA, but NIA protocol is an absolutely fantastic project. Fantastic. So why is it that NIA have a look at NIA. That's NIA's all-time high at $20. Why is it that NIA has not had a real run? He's had a 500% run from there, November 23, all the way to April. He had a lovely run. But if we're looking at November now, so where's November? There. It had another run of 137%. So why would it now, all of a sudden, run 329%? Why would it? You've really got to take all this into account before buying shite. So, let's go to the Japanese yen. I don't know if this is the right chart. We'll do it against the US dollar. Have a look at that. Have a look at the yen. This goes all the way back to 1986. We are nearly at the low of 1990 in the yen. So the yen, from its all-time high in February 12, has had a 53% dive. Whereas the US dollar look at how low the US dollar came. So from its all-time high, 71, it dropped 70%. They moved back up from August 12. $115% move since 2012 to where we are now. So if we're looking at the Japanese yen, and if they're cutting interest rates, what's this going to do for this? So if we have a look, let me get my phone and we'll have a little look. I know last time Japan cut rates, increased rates, BTC took a 30% dive. I know that for a fact. So let's have a look at BTC. I know this. I seen it last time. I think it was around here. They cut them. Somewhere around here. That's what it did. Last time they cut rates. Increased rates, sorry. So, if I'm having a little look. This is on Friday. They said they were going to be increasing rates. So if we have a little look, Friday, a 30% dive would be to 71k. Not a lot of people want to hear that, but that's the reality. 30%, that then would fill the gap. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but what I am saying is you need to be careful. This may happen. This may occur at the minute. So just keep your eye out on that. And like I say, with Donald Trump promising all these things that he's probably not going to follow through with, he's just another politician that's full of shit. That could create that dive in here. And, you know, if Japan do cut them, it might just bam, bam. The biggest dip ever. And that's going to create fear in the market. That's what we want. So if it dips to 70, and I'm just having a little look at the liquidation heat map. If you have a little look at the liquidation heat map. So all these sausages on Twitter, they're like, oh, 120's programmed. Why? You've got at 112, 1.2 billion. You've got all that sat there. Say about 10 billion sat up here, around this zone. Now, if we look down to 70 and have a look at all this, there's a good 30 billion all the way down into here. Maybe a bit more, about 30 billion. And that's the gap. Right here. The gap is there. All that could get wiped out in one swoop. And I don't think people are expecting it. I think people think that it's just going to run. But looking at the charts again, if we're looking at the charts and we're having a little look at the yen and BTC, yeah, FOMO's fully in. FOMO's fully kicked in up here. Everybody's worried. They want the run. But we're comparing BTC to any other chart that's had the run of 90%. Ethereum from the same zone, November, 75%. Also, Ethereum is that, I think that's Ethereum's all-time high there. Ethereum's all-time high is here. BTC's all-time high has been wiped. Easily. But Ethereum hasn't. But if these coins follow BTC, then why have they not taken all-time highs? Because nobody's interested in them. They all want BTC. And that's what I'd suggest looking at. If we dip to here, I'll start to stack BTC again. I'm not buying BTC up here. You would be an absolute sausage if you are buying BTC up here. A full-blown sausage. I'm an investor. I'm a day trader. I'm not buying BTC here. I am not a sausage. A lot of people are. And if we're looking at the weekly and we're looking at money flow, that's the high. The next high isn't that bearish divergence. Just basic trading that you learn. That is bearish divergence on the weekly. So just be very, very careful of what you're doing. I will not be buying BTC here. Sale I might, because these are sausage as well. But I won't be buying it. I'll be waiting for certain levels to be hit. So yeah, keep an eye on them. We've also got, I think it's that one. That's the sale of tracker. When was the last buy? January the 13th. Look at his average price. So his last buy was the 13th. The 6th. 13th. 7 days. Over a week. 7 days. He's not bought anymore yet. If you have a little look, 16th, every 7 days he was buying. This is the first time in a while where he's not bought on the 7th day. Why? I'd be very worried. So this week as well, we've got a lot of data coming out. Obviously with the new president, we've got all this data. All this data. Come over, have a little look, Cryptocraft. If you have a little look, there's all this data. None of it's red, folder news. We have got some orange folder news, yellow folder news, which probably won't affect it too much. But the 29th of Jan down here, just watch this. These are ones that you need to be careful with. These are the days that you want to be not. We can trade, but just be careful with your trades in these days. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring a bit of light to what we're actually seeing at the minute, and not to panic. And just remember, find good areas to buy. And DCAing is one of your best things to do. And that's what I'm going to be doing with BTC. I'll be DCAing when we're coming down. Watch this chart. Because if this starts to pump, if this starts to move, and the dollar starts to drop, BTC could take that 30% dive. And then we go again. So just be very careful with what we're doing. And that's it from me. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Don't forget, we've got links, CWP. We've got My Trading Journal, Mr. B's, Andre's in the CWP Premium. We've got Slim's Bots. We've got James's Baccarat Indicators. We've got Buy Me a Coffee. Don't forget to buy me a coffee if you like my content. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. And I'm out of here. And I will catch you in the next one. Happy trading, guys.